right by the water, and you can rent kayaks, either recreational or sea kayaks. There's canoes and also bicycles for rental. So there's a lot of water, lots of ponds, and lots of trails for biking. Good morning. I think it's like 7:30. I woke up an hour ago, but I'm just being lazy. It's time to get ready and have breakfast. Hi there, welcome to Evelyn's Beginner Camping Adventure. So I am camping for 3 days out in a tent, not glamping necessarily. For the first time basically in my life. The only time I've ever gone camping when I was 19 in a college phys ed course, which was a weekend of canoe camping. So that was many moons ago. So it's actually my first time camping as an adult ever. So why did I decide to go camping in the first place? Last summer I went to Lac Saint-Jean with a friend of mine. We had bought tickets through the Quebec Park Association, province of Quebec, to take a cruise. We went to the wrong village for the cruise, and you can only get a credit back with, it's called CEPAC, the organization that takes care of all the national parks in Quebec. So I had 1 year to use up a credit, a decent credit, and the only things like that are excursions are like if you're really like at least 5 hours away from Montreal. My only other option was camping. So say, hey, why not? I can make some videos about my experiences camping as a first timer. Oh my god, there's a Swiss on my table. Yes, that's my breakfast. And excuse me, that's my oatmeal. After a good breakfast, I reworked my tarp a little bit better. It's a bit higher up and more clearance to get in. Camping newbie, I did go maybe a bit too close to where the bathrooms are and the community center because there's a little bit more cars passing and people, but it's still really quiet. We're gonna walk down a little bit. I've got my coffee and a chair and a book, and I saw there's an open space for those who don't have camping right on the water. Guys, I hope you like the camping and really hot and sweaty look, because I think that's what you're going to be getting. Heat wave today with temperatures on the thermometer around 30 Celsius, going up to 39 Celsius with the Humidex. So, haha, fun. But I did find this little spot here that's not a campsite, that people can just come onto the water. So we're just going to sit and read a little bit and enjoy the scenery. So I'm driving around on this park. I don't know if I've even said the name. It's the Parc National Plaisance. It's in the Ottawa River, kind of like 2/3 away from Montreal, 1/3 away from Ottawa, but in the province of Quebec. It's like, on the map it doesn't look that big. It's kind of like an island, but when you drive around it's actually quite a bit bigger than you would think. They have different kinds of camping situations here. I just drove in the glamping experience, where they have everything set up for you. I thought I would give you a quick look. So this is your glamping experience, where it comes with a whole tent. Nobody's here. I don't know if we're going to be able to go in or not, but let's check it out. So you get a pretty big tent situation going on here. You even have some Adirondack chairs and a picnic table and a fire spot. Okay, it looks locked, but maybe we can look through the screen here. So there's room for 4 people. There's mattresses in the back that you can close. There's a dining table right here, and you have a whole like kitchenette dining area with dishes and a fridge. I know I'm more like a nature-oriented person, so I would never rent one of these. Also, one night in this is as expensive or a little more than my 3 nights on my campsite. So, you know, 3 for 1. Here we are in the Picnic Desjardins area. There's a little beach, but it's saying that the water is not safe for swimming. Thank God there's a pool somewhere else around here, but there is a little beach just over here. So here's the beach section of the campground. So I just looked it up, and cyanobacteria is what we call blue-green algae, which is really detrimental to lakes. So they always say you should not swim in them or put boats or anything, because then you can take it to another lake and eventually ruin the environment of another lake. Here's a map of Parc National Plaisance, where I am. So you see everything that's in gray here is in Ontario, and everything up here in the park in green is in Quebec. The border is really going here like on the river. This is the park itself where I'm staying at right now, and I'm staying, I believe, somewhere around here, L'Abbaye. I don't know if you can see here, it says L'Abbaye. So that's my campground area, and we're going to be exploring. There's lots of hiking, easy trails that you can do, and over here this place is famous for some marshes, so we're going to explore them as well. I'm driving, exploring, and I ended up on another peninsula, and this part is in Ontario, except that it seems like everybody's francophone here, but we're now in Ontario, and I saw signs for a pond, so let's go and check that out. Here's the dairy farm, and the cows are out to say hello. Actually, it's not a store, you can't go there, but it is Dairy Farmers of Canada, and the sign there says, "Thank you for your support in Canadian and Quebec agriculture." So just driving here at 2 different places, I came across 2 huge groundhogs. They didn't exactly want to stick around and be filmed. I'm seeing also a lot of butterflies, especially a lot of monarch butterflies. So hopefully I'll get one of those on camera. And I am just arriving at the pond area. I think it's an observation spot for birding. No birds. This is all the birds that apparently have been spotted from here. Right over here you have the welcome center of the Parc National Plaisance, and they are very nice at the counter, very informative. It's right by the water, and you can rent kayaks, either recreational or sea kayaks. There's canoes and also bicycles for rental. So there's a lot of water, lots of ponds, and lots of trails for biking. We got a bit of lay of the land. We have got a good lay of the land. We visited a little bit the different roads, went to the information center. Now we're gonna head to the big city to do some errands. The pool is only open today for the rest of the week, or at least the beginning part of the week, till 6 p.m. So definitely gonna be having a swim today as well. An example of small town Quebec villages. Well, it's a decent town here. We are in Buckingham, Quebec. There's definitely some old buildings with the new ones. It's very common in Quebec, which is mostly Christian, Catholic, to see these crosses with Jesus Christ in various villages. You'll find a lot of homes as well that will have like statues to the Virgin Mary. They're mostly older homes, but you do still see them. In the town of Plaisance, which is where the national park is that I'm staying at, there's a art gallery which is closed, but it kind of looks like there's stuff we can take a look at from outside. Back from shopping in town, home sweet home, it's still here. So I like how these extra length of cords are like natural clotheslines. And what I do like about my spot, even though I'm not on the water, I do have this whole private area. So this has become my changing room, which is way more convenient than in the tent. It is time for the two P's. Peach pool. It is so hot. It's like 40 degrees with the Humidex. It's crazy. So you'll see how close the pool is to my place. I'm down where the 10-kilometer sign is the entrance to my spot. And then I just turn a little bit, 45 degrees, and you have the pool area. Just took my second dip, really taking advantage of it. It feels so good. Finally caught a groundhog. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy this silly beginner camping content. Hopefully you're laughing along with me. And yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss any other videos in this series and other videos that I might do. Lots of travel to come. Always remember to eat and travel outside of your comfort zone, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Mwah.